vlog is gonna be all about Tennessee, okay? And our potential plans of living there.
Stars up above me, stars in my eyes, fire below me, starting to rise. I'm my own captain, hanging on tight tonight.
We just got to our hotel. We have reservations at 7:15, which is literally 20 minutes from now, but thankfully here everything is super close. We are staying right in smack in downtown. So far, downtown is really nice, it's really clean, and everyone has been super friendly so far. So we're excited to go out town and go have dinner. Okay, honest review of the restaurant we just ate at. 1 to 10, 1 being really bad, 10 being really good.
The food, a 4. The service.
Oh wow, I was nicer than you.
Huh?
I was gonna say 6, careful.
The service, spectacular. Loved.
The service.
Loved the lady.
The lady was the sweetest. Checked in on us like every 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm actually curious as to what time you'll naturally wake up since we're 2 hours ahead.
I'll naturally wake up
When the sun?
at like 3:30.
I'm tired from the day of traveling, and yeah, we're excited. Tomorrow we have a bunch of houses lined up to go see, and hopefully it all goes well. Oh my gosh.
What?
Are you Nate from HOMEBODIES?
Can't you tell by all the
weird stuff you're doing?
Just like these two houses right here. One of my friends just built this and lives there. But
It's
just,
so nice.
like such a cool setup here, right?
Yeah. Your friends like to paint their houses dark.
I know. They do.
Oh my god, yes, wow.
See,
That one's
so
gorgeous.
Dang, it's huge.
Yeah.
Must be like 10,000 square feet.
That one's probably
Inside.
like 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Let's see these lights.
Everywhere below us,
Yeah.
you would just come straight through the ceiling downstairs and increase your ceiling height, you know, potentially 6 feet.
Isn't this just such a lovely kitchen for you to cook in?
You see me doing my Instagram smoothie reels.
I think it's ready for you. So this would be like if you were heating anything or cooking anything, you would put it in a pot. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Nate, how's back here, bud?
But these huge boxwoods, I mean, it's like, yeah,
What is that?
it's a pool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's actually a lot flatter up here. This is really nice.
Positives.
Okay.
Negative, can't ride a horse.
Can't ride a horse.
No horse
Backyard is higher, house is lower. Potential of like the rain falling through. So much potential though inside to redo it and make it amazing. Great location, but just maybe not enough backyard. Smaller.
That's what I was gonna say,
It feels smaller,
which is weird.
which is weird. The other one is bigger. It's a pretty house for sure. I think the cons are that it's kind of already flipped. I don't know how I feel about the master bedroom being downstairs. I'm not used to that. Yeah, it wasn't as like big, and I didn't have that spark that I thought I would for this house, because I really thought this was kind of the one when I saw it online.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is it.
Definitely has the
The
backyard.
backyard, beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, look, this is cute.
Little archway. Search continues.
Yes.
Nice, it's like a lot of privacy. You can't really see the houses in front.
And Remi, what you can always do too, I mean, if y'all wanted to, you could put a gate and put big tree. Build something with really big tall ceilings. What's the roof?
You have some of the highest.
We've got some of this, yeah.
The loft area.
Yeah. This would be like either a little game room or theater room.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That. About a landscape architect to come out here and make this magical.
Look how big this backyard is. Look how private.
All right, positives, negatives. House number 3.
There's definitely a lot of potential, but the style is not my taste. And in order to make it my taste, it's just kind of, why not just get a different house?
Mm-hmm.
The privacy of the backyard is really nice. But I think that's about it for here. How about you? You're not feeling it at all. Cool.
And that's that.
That's that. We're taking a lunch break at E plus Rose Cafe.
I think y'all would have privacy.
We are out a little bit more from the city, but still close enough to get there. This property has 5 acres, and we're gonna check it out. It's definitely a different vibe. I like it a lot. This yard is next level.
Like this is more.
What we're looking for.
This is more our speed.
I agree. Oh, smushy. This is
I mean, this is still. You know, this is still a good
distance from the.
place, right?
I mean, if I was a kid, I'd be playing in here.
If this is. I don't know if this is ours or not.
If it's 5 acres, it kind of feels like it has to
That
be.
fence is the exact same as this fence, so I don't know. And those, they got chickens up there. See, they got chicken coop.
Yeah.
They got something.
And then is that part of ours too?
I don't know.
Back there?
We'd have to look at the lot size, but this is more.
This is, I agree. Whoa.
Like this is cool. Like owning something like this, you know. Like this is ours. Like this would be a piece of ours.
I could just float a boat down it whenever I wanted.
I don't think that you do that.
I did when I was a kid, when it would flood in the patio. Look at, there's a jumping squirrel. Dang, look at that. It is huge. So this is kind of more, I think, what Nate and I are looking for. Cons being it's right next, kind of right in front of a busier road. It's far from it, but you can still kind of hear the cars even when you're way back over there by the creek. But yeah, I think we're headed in the right direction. So tonight we are going to a well-known restaurant here in Nashville for really good food. It is called HENRIETTA Red, and this is my outfit for tonight. Really like my little purse. That dinner was phenomenal. We honestly haven't had that good of food in LA in a whole more than a year.
Excellent.
That was really good. Fresh.
I would argue that might be the best restaurant I've ever had.
Aww, it was, and I've never had octopus served that way with blueberries before.
It was
Super unique.
awesome.
And the portions were really good.
Portions were good. Price was
Price
good.
was amazing.
Everything was made with fresh seasonal produce. It was like that. I really pay a lot of attention to the thought that goes into bringing the flavors together with seasonal produce, not just drowning it in sauces and crap. So everything was brought together with flavors of the seasonal fruits and vegetables that complemented one another.
He just got back from the restaurant and he's making himself a Tupperware of leaves.
Leaves.
Tupperware of leaves.
I ain't done yet.
Leaves and blueberries. This is the most ridiculous situation I've ever seen.
That's because this just teaching you a little lesson about adapt and overcome. This is how you adapt. Oh, beautiful.
He's talking about his laundry because he's a minimalist. He has one pair of shorts and one shirt, so he had to go across the street to do his laundry.
Yeah, you gotta sacrifice.
Good morning. Just put a bunch of face oil on my face so it's shiny. Yeah, today is exciting. We're gonna go over to more farmland area in Tennessee, but it's still just 30 minutes away from the city. So I love that about Nashville. Finished getting ready. I'm wearing this white comfy dress. We're gonna go to Frothy Monkey for breakfast this morning and then meet up with Stefan and Jesse to tour more houses.
Met a woman, got engaged, time passed, wedding day. Then my feet turned cold at the tone of those wedding bells. I felt bad, everybody got dressed up, but I knew I'd messed up, so I had to fess up that all I really wanted was just to get drunk as hell.
I was just telling Nate I'm having like the opposite of claustrophobia being here because there's so much open land and air that I'm getting like choked up about it.
She feels too disconnected from the city.
That's
She's
what
like,
it
I'm
is.
too far from the city.
Like I could cry. I'm like too far. I'm like, oh my god, my chest hurts. And for Nate, this is like,
This is freedom.
this is what freedom is.
Claustrophobia is being in the city on top of one another in gridlock traffic, in chaos and noise and sirens, and like this is where there's none of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the deeper and deeper we go further from Nashville, my throat is closing up more and more.
In order for you to feel safe, you need to have a lot of people around. When it's the opposite, there's more danger to be had when there's more people around. It's less safe the more people that you pack around, the more chaos that you have. So like the further we get out here, the more safe that it is. Like there's no people.
Yeah, I think the opposite. The further we get out, the scarier it gets.
Why? Because you've watched some scary horror movies or something.
A Man in the Woods.
Right. There's no man in a mask in the woods running around with a chainsaw out here.
How do I know that? This is where Chainsaw Massacre occurs, with like fingers in jars in their basement. You know? All I know is being around people all the time. And yes, I am a homebody, and I don't leave the house ever, but Instacart and Amazon are super important to me. Don't get me wrong, like I'm enjoying this drive. The anxiety comes from living here.
This is where I grew up, like deep in the fucking backwoods, river bottoms.
So this to you is like, I've come home.
I don't know. I mean, it's familiar. I know it.
It's familiar.
Look at that. That's pleasant.
It's not bad, you know, like for a day. What the hell am I gonna do after that?
It's for sale. There's so much to do. Look at when you got that much land, there's always something to do. There's always, you gotta fix the fence, you gotta mow grass, you gotta tend to the
That
animals,
ain't my job though.
you gotta cut down trees.
And I ain't gonna be home needle stitching.
Needle stitch.
What else do I do?
Yeah. There's always
Patching your pants?
Look at there's cows in the pond right now.
That's cute.
They're just taking a little swim. It's a little hot.
That's really cute.
Like,
This
yeah.
reminds me of right here, Japan. Right here. This reminds me of Japan right here. It's very beautiful, okay? Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I would love to stay in an Airbnb here for 3 days. You have to go to one small market your whole life. It's so sad.
You don't go to one market your whole life. You just don't go right into town to get one thing from the supermarket. You drive 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
It's like when you become one of those people where like your supermarket cart is filled to the mountain. Because that's like you're buying for the whole week. You know what I mean? Oh my god. I just never imagined my life to be like that.
It's good to get out here.
It was good to see it because it's confirmed that I can't do it.
This is overkill. It's further outside of what we originally want.
Yeah.
We're just coming out here to look.
I know,
We have to be patient.
I was so confident that I wanted that.
Well,
I was so confident, and then we kept driving and driving and driving, and it's just farmland after farmland, and it got too deep. It's too much.
Like at the end of the day, this is at the stage where they've done the work that you really hate doing.
That's literally what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so like gutting this, like gutting a home and taking something that's was previously finished one way and then gutting it, that's just...
This is great.
Yeah, so this just, there's so much potential and
he like took out all the weird shit that's going on in here.
So here's
Did they see it before it?
I saw
Oh, okay.
I saw it before.
the deck steps down, so then you've got a pool too. I don't know if you saw the pool up back. So like to me, I think there's an opportunity for you guys to come in and say like, hey, let us buy this from you.
We are walking to a restaurant tonight called Folk. Today really opened my eyes to what is a no for me. My body, my mind, I don't even know what came over me, but I had a semi-anxiety attack, and yeah, I did have a little mini breakdown. I just knew for sure that is something I don't want and I cannot do, and it would make me very unhappy. And of course, Nate would thrive and would love more isolation and being able to do everything on his own and fend for himself out there, but if I'm not happy, he's not happy. So, you know, we're compromising and choosing somewhere closer to the city because we both do love Nashville. Like, we could see ourselves living here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful. The homes are gorgeous. The opportunity to build a dream home is so great here, and then to have the land but also still be close to the city, like that is so appealing. Like, I really feel comfortable with people, and I didn't realize how much I like the company of people. And so even if we don't find the house this time, I'm very, very positive and certain that there is a perfect home just like waiting for us. It's there, and we just gotta wait. So right now we're at a plot of land and a home where we could potentially have more animals and enjoy more of the land and be able to do more with it. It's not too far in, so I feel comfortable with the location.
There's a good barn. Pretty fucking great. Nice little fucking run right here. You can turn like right here. This could be like a little wash rack.
There's already an offer on this house. It was just listed literally like hours ago So this is the market that we're in, you guys.
How far you'd fall were you to call